Hi guys, um, I'm back with another tag. I was inspired by this tag from the fashion tag that's floating around the beauty community, and I thought that it's only fair that the book community had a tag of their own, so I came up with this one. Just tweaked slightly towards the booking community. Think that it's as good as the Bookie Wookie. You can suggest a title in the comments. And the best one, I'll choose the best one and change it. But there you go. I just want a quick note of thanks to all the people who subscribed to my channel in the past and present. If I didn't get a chance to say thank you, drop you a line, drop you a line of a thank you, I'm sorry. So if I didn't thank you personally, I'm sorry. I'm gonna thank you now in this video. And I just wanted to say, when I first started, getting noticed was really hard, and but I hung in there because I get to hang out with you guys and talk about stuff that I like, which are, books and do reviews and things like that. But I'm not a shy person in real life. But I don't put the spotlight on myself, and this is the biggest spotlight you can put on yourself. It takes you out of your comfort zone to sit in front of a camera, even though you're alone in the room. There are basically millions of eyes around the world that will come across your video and watch it, like it, dislike it, whatever. So, well, they say variety is the spice of life, and taking chances, you get new experiences, and you get a new you learn new lessons. And for me, this has been a very great experience. I just wanted to, personally thank you guys for commenting, subscribing, liking the videos. I mean, every time I get a subscriber that subscribes to my channel, it just makes me giddy, and I just want to say thank you. Yes, so moving on to the tag. I'm gonna try and keep my questions and my answers very to the point to cut down on time. I'm gonna scroll the questions at the bottom of the screen. My little cheat sheet. So if I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at my little cheat sheet. Okay, I'm gonna start with the first question. I would say paranormal. That's what I'm into. Second question, Twilight, Harry Potter, Strange Angels, Mercy Thompson. And third question, yeah, well, funny thing is, it's not it's not a fiction, it's a non-fiction book, my most expensive book, and it's Sauces by James Peterson. $49.95. Yeah, I was like, I went into this mode where I just wanted to learn everything about cooking and things like that, and I bought it. Um, there's so many, but right now, I'm gonna say Deadly Cool. I'm gonna link the name and the title to the book in the description box. Question 5. So hard, so many. I'm gonna choose 3 since I gave you the option of choosing 3. I'm gonna choose Lilies and Crow because I'm like crazy about the Strange Angel series. I know I've been talking about it forever, and if you guys have been watching my channel, you know I'm like in love with the Strange Angel series. I just finished reading Defiance, so I'm like pumped for Reckoning, which is coming in the fall. And then J.K. Rowling, boss of all bosses. I mean, she created this very detailed, oriented, like awesome world, and the book's worth like thick as hell. That's how much detail she went into all of those books. So she has to have a mention on every list. And lastly, Patricia Briggs of the Mercy Thompson series. Yeah, love the Mercy Thompson series. Okay, number 6. In general, I try not to go too crazy, but I have been known to spend in the upwards of $50. and usually I have a coupon or the store card where you get a discount, 10% off or whatever. But I try to be very frugal about it. But you know, if I want it, I'll get it. I'll just not eat later. um, Question 7. I would have to say Barnesy. And I know there are a few people in beauty community who have mentioned that they don't like Barnes& Noble because the workers are stuck up or whatever. But I've never had any issues with any of the workers that I have dealt with. So for me, I guess it's okay. Question 8. I don't know if I I don't know if it'll have a niche like its predecessors, but I have high hopes for the new trend that's out right now, and that's the Greek mythology. Um, but as it stands, the cash cows like the paranormal romances with the vampires, werewolves, shifters, angels, all that stuff, that is a set in stone. Always be money makers, and you will always have books about those subjects. But as for the Greek mythology, I'm not sure. It's a bit iffy. Its presence is tenuous. It's looking to me as to be more like a fad than an actual genre. Well, you know, with the right writer, and there's so many good myths to choose from, it could be, you know, a great experience, but it all depends on who's holding the pen. Question 9. I loved Holly Black's modern fairy tales. Teeth was first, and was Ironside, and I kind of wish that she had wrote a third book in that series, because even though it was a great series and it was wrapped up to, you know, a satisfactory degree, I still think there was more to the story. I love the love story, and I wanted to see a little bit more to that. Question 10. Well, naming by the genre is easier for me than actually naming titles, because I'll be naming titles forever. So I'm gonna cheat a little bit and just go by the genre, and the genres are urban fantasy, paranormal romance, and contemporary fiction. Yeah, I know, guys. I'm sorry I cheated. But in interest of time, I'm just trying to keep my questions as short as possible. Question 11. It alternates, usually depends on what book I'm reading at the time, or if I've bought a book at the bookstore and it's been in my bag or whatever. But right now I'm using the Kindle because it's saving my shoulders from the heaviness of carrying around 2 or 3 books. And I'm reading Bite Me by Parker Blue, I believe. I'm gonna link that in the down bar as well. I should have a review for that up soon. Question 12. I'm gonna say I can't choose one book particularly because I love all the books in this series. So I'm gonna cheat again, and I'm gonna say the Vampire Academy series because I loved all the books. Even the weakest one, which was Frostbite to me, I still love them all. So I would choose that one. Question 13. Well, I love to learn new things every day, and I have a lot of cookbooks and design art type books, a few like fashion books, and I have foreign languages books, Japanese and Korean, because I'm like a big fan of the Asian culture. And yes, and to prove it, I can say 감사합니다, which is thank you in Korean, and wakarimasen, which is I don't understand. And I'm pretty sure I've gotten the punctuation and the inflection off, but hey, I tried. So that's my tag, and I hope to see you guys with a response video or a tag of your own. So thanks guys for watching. Bye.